Please.
My men are disciplined.
Okay.
Give me a charisma check for Moog and Sogol.
Charisma check.
How does a 7 do it?
Okay. There's no trolls in the army outside, so
10.
10. Okay. A tinder twig was struck and brought near a cannon, but it was not ignited.
Oh, no, shoot!
There was some bristling.
Right.
An Oni and a troll.
Aye.
All right. You're with me. You will follow my commands. Do you understand the words that I am saying?
This is in common?
This is an Imperial common.
Yes. Yes. New friend!
She looks at it and she's got this like, what the fuck is this?
Phoebe flutters up to the commander, looks at her, hi, and then goes fluttering back.
Right.
Friends.
I've got some spells, and she starts talking about the battlefield spells she has at her command, which include the likes of Control Winds, Insect Plagues, Cave of Fangs, Solid Fog, Spike Stones, 2 Stinking Clouds,
Okay.
Wall of Stone.
So Oriana declares Phoebe to be her second in command amongst the Imperial Foreign Legion.
Oh, and have you met Private Sulfur? He's a walking fireball.
Right. Thanks, Phoebes.
So, yeah, so Private Sulfur is guided towards an artillery section, and it's like where they shoot the cannons, you shoot the fireballs is kind of the order that's given.
Yep.
Phoebe is basically being told to, like, the commands to the others will be through Phoebe, as she was very, like, forward and said exactly kind of the things that she wanted. What can you do? I do this and this and this and this and this. Perfect. You're the smart one.
No.
Yeah, and our cheerleader is Gobido.
Team mascot. Okay.
We've
Give
got
me a diplomacy check across the crew that's being left behind. Or how well are they liked?
Phoebe's got a plus 11.
Gobido might actually have a decent one, given that he's a bard.
Well, he's a plus.
Sulfur auto aids. Sulfur's got ranks in diplomacy.
He's a diplomacy.
Nothing.
Oh, I have a plus 17.
Who?
Zogol.
Zogol is taking the lead then.
So, aids?
There's an aid from Sulfur automatically.
Gobido,
Okay.
Sulfur, and Phoebe. I don't know about York.
York, give me a second. York, he's a liar, not a...
Gotcha. 29.
29?
Mog stays quiet.
Shut up, Mog. Okay, they're integrated into the Dwarvish troops.
Right.
In a way that's like, it's not like they're, okay, now you get to sit in the corner until the fighting's done. No, they're integrated into the Dwarvish troops. They're not given free reign or special access to they're integrated.
Right.
Okay,
Good luck to you. Good luck to you all. Do your best, as expected.
Mo gets placed at this choke point. Gobido is left to just play cheerleader. Sulfur is placed with artillery groups. Phoebe is with Oriana. Zogol and York are placed in the towers nearby.
Do something if you need anything, please.
I didn't prepare that today.
Ask York. Tell York.
I have one.
Okay.
Don't worry about looking at the spell list. The DM cohort. All right. Okay.
Okay. Rock Horde's going to.
So, are you recasting your veil spell, or the crew just coming out of the rope trick?
Yeah, we'll recast it. We'll go up. Like, all right, you ready to look pretty again?
Oh, yes. Do you have them defending the wall or something?
The commander has put them in the appropriate positions. Yeah, they've been split a bit, but they're protect the wall. Yeah.
They've been split.
Aye. She's put them where they think this is best.
Okay. Chugga doesn't. He's thinking about that. He doesn't look overly happy. But... All right. If any of them die, it'll be on you.
Yeah, right, whatever.
I would have preferred had they stayed together.
I mentioned it to the commander, but she saw fit to do something else.
So you just went along with... okay.
They're quite.
He got intimidated by her steely stare.
They're quite capable. I'm not too worried about them.
Yes, but together they could teleport around and heal each other. Anyways, we have the ability to bring the dead back to life.
We do. Kind of a weird thing to bring up at this point in time, but
Let's go see what other trouble we can get into.
Another veil goes up.
Nice.
okay. Give me a craft check just to see if they came in with like brown hair and came out with red hair or anything silly like that.
Give me a sec. Give me a sec.
You craft
Disguise. Yeah. Uh, 24.
Okay. Okay, the dwarves don't seem to notice that they are slightly different. The beard lengths have changed. They're not quite the same dwarves they were before.
Next time we split up like that, we're not as to separate. Oh my, that rope was dusty.
Edie, which of the Fey gods is
Are we
Gesundheit?
pretend? Okay.
What?
Which of the Fey gods is Gesundheit?
Yeah, there's probably some gods sneezing. Well, I don't remember them all. I'm just kind of reminded of them when we see them.
Oh, okay.
I think today's god is the thirsty newt.
Oh.
All right, that makes a lot of sense.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I have now duplicated the party because I'm a jackass. Here we go. I think
We're back in the interior.
back in the interior. Yep.
All right,
The rest of you are
Captain.
rejected from leaving. You're not allowed to leave. You're under, like, the place is under siege and military rule.
Perfectly fine.
We lost Mort.
That's
Who
cute.
did we lose?
Mort
Mort?
and Grippa.
Mort?
Oh, Grippa's there. I got it. Because we want a Mort. Mort's gonna blast the ghost in it next Tuesday.
Ghost touch this, baby.
Alright. Now what? Where's the vault?
I think
Um,
they said there was past that one wall over by the bastion.
Well, Captain, can you search for that statue that we saw? You know, the one of the wayfinders we saw. You can locate object on him.
Yeah, we could run around the city smashing statues, or we can go to the source of it and then spend some time smashing statues.
You know, when it's
You
safe.
want you want to discorporate it first?
Yes. Los, how long would it take you to rejuvenate? I don't know. I just got a feeling that I can. Never done it before. Dee's gonna think about knowledge, religion.
Grapple's like, lucky.
A typical ghost comes back in what? How much time?
I think it's a week, or within
It'd
like
take 10 days.
up
No,
to a week.
that's a lich.
Give me a second.
Yeah, that's why we're gonna roll. She will take 10. She gets a
So in most cases,
32 plus AIDS.
typically it is 2d4 days, and
Yeah,
it's typically.
well, a couple of days to maybe a week. That's a typical ghost. All ghosts are remarkably individualistic. They're not like zombos or
Jeez,
something.
I don't know if I can go out a whole day without Los. How am I going to remember who's the greatest swordsman ever?
That's right. Wait, that's not true. You're dreaming
Oh,
about
you're not
me.
the greatest swordsman
Great-
ever. Okay.
The greatest
Drac,
swordsman.
let me have
Greatest swordsman.
That's not what I mean there, Pipsqueak.
Greatest swordsman is right beside you. You go.
Which one is it, Aeronok
The
or
greatest
Grackle?
swordsman is inside you. Grackle.
Tell us what he said. Tell us what he said.
In his mind, says the one who's on the inside.
Who
Didn't
knew?
get me here with a sword, did you?
I think we should try going into the vault.
Is it just me, or are they all like peeing on each other? They're all like, "Look at me, I'm a sword guy." It's like I'm the best archer, and everybody knows.
Crackle is standing there, looking up and looking up at the corner, like.
Yeah, we should go to the vault.
Right, they're talking in their heads.
So we have to get down to the vault. They said was by the in the volcano place where they could forge things.
Pass through the statue all the way. There's a main road takes us all the way to the vault.
All right,
The
well,
vault, you say.
let's get to at least the entrance, and then we could start casting our long-term spells there.
Okay.
Right. All right, let's do it.
The one time we were looking at it, that's where you said that it was all fuzzy with the plane thing, because they said it was something about the fire elements all mixed up with the earthy elements with the volcanic elements.
So is it this?
Yeah.
Okay,
So you give me a int check or a knowledge local if you have a bard.
Yeah, DD.
DD, knowledge local, Fort Krag.
Fort Krag. She does not have that.
You could just roll it.
Roll
Take
it.
10.
I haven't.
So with no ranks, she'd have a plus 12. Take 10 is 22.
22. The igneous prison also goes down to lava. So you might have to navigate lava at that point, but
Yeah, I'd rather go the way that the dwarves walk.
you don't want to just fall.
Nah. Yeah, like
The
30
other
fire
thing-
resistance versus lava. I'm like, I
Yeah,
don't
not
know.
gonna last very long.
No.
It just prolongs your agony.
Additionally, you were warned that if the heart of the volcano gets angry, it burns through protections.
Right, this should get angry again.
It didn't describe.
Yeah.
We're gonna kill a volcano god too.
Well, I did. There's a bunch of slayers that. All right. Well,
God pops up. Whack! Gotcha.
do we want to ask, or do we want to ask somebody how to get down there, or are we just going to try to get down there ourselves?
These are the pertinent questions.
We could just take
Oh.
someone.
Well, we do have someone who's been down there before, so like we'd have to go down to the lower level, fetch the wayfinder, and then bring him along.
That was better than getting lost.
Okay, so we'll back up a little bit here. We'll send Dugan to go fetch the wayfinder.
Fucking, I gotta fucking go to fucking humans and whatever. He flies off.
Captain,
do it.
how is the Wayfinder supposed to make his way in here? They're probably not going to let him in.
Then Dugan will let us know, and we'll go and throw our weight around.
All right, Dugan, give me your. You've been let off the leash.
Okay.
How much do you steal before you get your job done?
What are you doing? You've been given your orders. What do you do now?
He'll go find the Wayfinder.
Okay, so we're gonna go to Fort Krag exterior, in High Home, which is a human settlement, and part of the Imperial Kingdom that is on the pathway up to the Fist, which is on into the Mountain Hold. In this place, they're on high alert. There's a bit of a what we call stressed looks on the guards. The guards do have guns pointed. The guards are actually at this point all aiming their guns at this direction. The gates to this place are closed off, and you do see on this side there's actually some like ladders that appear to have been used, like dwarvish-looking ladders that you can use to scale the wall.
Okay.
It looks like they've blocked themselves off from like both up and down.
All right.
The dwarves that are at the base of this hill are at a somewhat exposed position. Inside this place, there is a rather foppish-looking drunk man with a ridiculous wig, a very spoiled child who's he's at this point he's somewhat scared, and then you find in an attic hiding Sergeant Hammersmith.
Okay. So he flies just above the child and whispers, "You're going to die." And then flies. And that's it for his fun. And he goes and flies to find Sergeant Hammersmith.
Daddy! Okay, you make a kid cry, like a teenager, like a 13-year-old. All right, you find Hammersmith. He's up there. He's spying out a window. He's looking down at the what have yous. You see him every once in a while looking up, and he's looking up at the artillery section. You think he might be looking at the? He's seen sulfur there.
All right, let's go. We need your help.
Hey, where are we going?
Oh, you got to take us to the vault.
All right, Captain. All right.
Our captain's fine.
At what level do Rangers get hide in plain sight?
High?
I think it's 9th, but
No, 9th is
I'm not-
evasion.
9th is evasion.
hide in plain sight is.
10?
Did you
Hide
get
in-
that?
They get hide in
No,
plain
no,
sight at
it's
17th.
17th. Yeah.
17. Oh.
They get camouflage at
12th.
12th. Okay, he's not 12th. He. Okay. See if he can. He should be able to solve his own problem. I think he's going to try to sneak / bullshit his way through. All right.
What are you muddling around for?
He turns himself invisible
There we go.
and starts sneaking, and way he chooses is actually this way, and he's climbing along.
Okay, Dugan will follow.
It takes a while. He's climbing. hear the faint like do 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 do. As the the 9th level adventurer has much different solutions than the 14th level mythic guys.
Hey, we're not 14th left, 13.
13.
Don't worry, it's 14. It's fine. All right, Hammersmith is able to join you inside after bypassing the soldiers who are on alert.
Yeah, yeah. Good job, Dugan.
Aye, sir.
Captain,
Hey, would you want me to possess him?
do I have
Why?
do I have a say in this, sir?
I don't think that's necessary. I can still talk with them while I'm inside their bodies. It's like I just push them out of the way, and I'm in charge of the cart.
I would rather not, sir.
We'll keep that under advisement. Chaka looks confused at this. He waves it off like that. We're not going to order that.
I did consider it, though.
Could you lead us to the vault, Sergeant Hammersmith, where you lost your fellow wayfinders, I understand?
Yes. Bring us to the point of your failure.
I dig him.
I've navigated the tunnels before. I'm
Last
gonna do it
enough.
again.
Yes, and we have some spells that last for about an hour or so. If you could let us know before we reach those areas to protect ourselves against heat and being grabbed and...
Can do.
Yep.
Although it gets real hot down there if you piss it off.
Right, people have been saying that. How do you exactly piss it off? What you mean by pissing it off?
You piss it off by shooting its children.
What are its children? Like lava things and things like that?
If something's swimming in the lava, it doesn't matter if it spits on you or whatever. You just let it do its thing. Don't shoot him.
All right, here's a question. Let's say Dugan here shoots it. Does everything lose its? Does it get really hot for everyone, or just for Dugan?
Why are we assuming I'm the one who's gonna fucking piss it off?
Oh, be realistic, Dugan, you bastard.
Come on, it's gonna be Mort. We all know it's gonna be Mort.
Hey,
Right
that's,
down there.
that's
Wait,
probably true. Yes,
what
yes,
are
it's
the
probably-
what are these creatures?
The spirits of the mountain. Let me check his. I think knowledge planes is on the Magus list. I guess skill list. They do have knowledge planes. I think they're called they're elementals. They're like
Aye.
like a fiery mud elemental.
Oh, if we
Right.
disguised ourselves as fiery mud elementals, would they leave us alone?
They're not very smart. They're kind of inquisitive from time to time. When you grow up around here, like you hear the stories. It's just the Smiths sometimes make friends with them.
Chaga just looks back at Dassod like, you good with that? Hey, Doppelganger, you good with
bro-
the party disguising themselves as something they're not?
Brilliant. Let's do it.
You've
It'll be
inspired...
suspicious up here.
Oh, yes, you've inspired us 1,000 times over. You've trained us to think this way, Sergeant Kev. Oh, sorry, I mean Rockhold Gleam
Rockhold.
Stone.
Okay.
Rockhold.
Hammersmith is taking you like he doesn't want to look at the statue that you guys defiled previously.
He wasn't there.
He was
Thanks.
down the street, I think.
He wasn't there for you eating it, but he was there for you taking a finger off. Or he was guarding in the region.
Mhm.
Okay, give me a percentile check for like a random encounter in the city. If anything's like
Got it.
that's it. Pretty.
97. Nothing.
Ain't
Safe.
nobody gives a two shits about a bunch of dwarves moving around the city looking like they're armored and noble. Okay. There seems to be more jazz happening at the Greathammer Bastion. There's some sort of noise happening in the north from the Gulthian stronghold. There's definitely dwarvish voices. There's probably some sort of intense politics that's occurring at this point in time. There is a wall of shoulder-to-shoulder dwarves. Previously, you could see them a little bit in some of the glow in the cave. You thought they were actually statues, but they're actually dwarves that are lined up shoulder to shoulder across the length of this building, guarding a very, very large-looking magical door.
How tall is the building?
The building itself would be 30 feet tall.
And they're the top or the bottom?
They're shoulder to shoulder along the bottom.
How did you get into here before, Wayfinder?
We asserted our position and rank, and then kind of tricked our way in. Sir.
Do you remember any spot on the other side of that big door?
If certainly do. He mentioned, like, starts going on about, wow, you convinced Greathammer there that's in his best interest to investigate. And
Well, if you haven't heard, Greathammer killed himself or was killed by the Azer or something.
I'm certain it's all above board, sir.
Yes. Do you know if the inside of that door is protected against teleportation? The rest of the city doesn't appear to care about teleportation.
It might be, sir.
Alright, why did you bring last time? What did you say?
We went through the door.
Right,
We
but
had the blessings of Greathammer to do it. And a fiery little prick. I'm assuming also has...
do you have any
board.
document? Do you remember
yes.
what it looked like?
It said that the Azer disappeared, but the Azer's wakizashi was found in the gut of the Greathammer. Very tragic.
It's very hard to trust people these days.
Oh, yes, especially when you fail at governing.
He pats you on the back slightly aggressively,
Mm-hmm.
and then sort of like, sir.
Chug is fine. He's not one for the ceremony, and this is a touchy-feely group, except for with Mort.
He's very much a
It's Feely, it's not touchy.
Feely over there, kind of. You go Feely in the corner.
Feely in the distance, buddy.
Okay.
Well, we could try teleporting. We could try dimension dooring in. It's close enough.
There's a maze down there. There's a few spots if you're far enough up the caves. I bet it'll just go. Kind of protected the whole thing.
Yes, dimension door has a range of hundreds and hundreds of feet.
Did you do a mind share spell with him before?
I don't recall, but we can, I'm trying to figure out. Do you remember a position? So there's a building, right? That building eventually turns into some sort of cavern,
Yes.
and there's likely a door blocking that cavern side. We want to be on the. We want to not be in the building. We want to be just on the other side of that next door. We'll just bypass the whole building. There's probably nothing interesting in that building.
A bunch of cannons and a bunch of dwarves who've been...
Oh, is there some artifact attuned to the vault? Like something that we need?
I think it's done. Oh, we needed a pass-through stone to get in.
Like a pass wall spell. No problem. Between Dassod and I, we'll be able to do that.
I think a druid can also do it. I don't know. You have to, get into the stone. Become one with the stone.
Commander.
Stone... What is that called? Stone...
There's, a selection of spells that allow you to basically, being an earth elemental would do it. A pass-through... a pass wall would do it. And then there's, I believe it's called Stone Meld.
Stone meld, yeah.
Meld into stone.
Meld into stone?
Is it?
Would also do it.
Does everyone need to do that? Or just... Is there some kind of lever inside is what you're talking about? Everybody needs to go through the stone.
Well, That's how we got into the reliquary.
Right, you went through the stone. Oh, pass wall will do it then. Captain, I could see through the stone, figure out how far it is.
I can also glide through stone, says Los. I can make other people glide through stone. It's expensive, full circle. Doesn't last very long. Remember we used it when we were at the lake?
I'll do it. We can do a pass wall. We'll go through and figure out how far it is.
All right.
I mean, hell, Mort can just blast through the bloody
I
thing.
wonder if that true ice thing will piss off the elementals in the volcano.
So I think we should put up our. Let's find a little alleyway. I think we should put up our long-term spells, and then we should get ready to look like little rock things, which we'll do on the other side, and then we'll dimension door in. Chaga is going to burn a spell for share memory.
Okay. He shares. It's 1 minute of memories, I believe. He shares a like him navigating through this underground cavern system.
Mm-hmm.
You do believe that you would. There's probably a few ways in here to peel off into like the Underdark if you wanted to get lost. It appears that Sergeant Hammersmith was rather adept at reading these caves.
Who wants to be the dimension door group? Chaga will lead one. And it's either
I'll let Dassod do the other.
Dassod will lead the other. Okay.
Yeah.
Chaga will take the Fae and the dwarf.
Okay, Dassod will do the.
Oh, the funerary urn is on Grackle.
Hold on, I have an idea.
It's one of those like they get split up. Yeah, they.
Okay, hold on, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Can we do something like this?
Oh, because you want your.
Let's just split our guy.
Just
Oh wait, no. Let's do this. And Mort can carry it, or Dassod will take it.
Sure. I see what you're doing.
But both my guys are in one party. I don't know if that's gonna work.
Ah, crap.
Split things up.
Not great.
Jeez.
All right, we're good.
Sure. Okay, so I'll tick off one spell for Chaga. The dimension
All
door.
right, so I'll take a share memory and
Okay, Chaga will do one of the share memories, and then Dassod, you also know that spell?
yeah.
Of course I do.
And then a dimension door.
Oh, first our long-term buffs. So
Right, so a veil will go up that makes us look like the Earth. Oh, should we see what they look like first?
Hammersmith tells you it'll be about 15 to 20 minutes of, depending how it goes in the caves, to get down to where the entrance is. He tells you that there's a walkway along a ring of lava. There's a cave system that they had to bypass. And there's there was as part of when he left, there was somebody cast an earthquake and it did collapse some tunnels. So he's not 100% certain what's currently accessible.
yeah, we should only put up our 10-minute per levels at this point. Dee will hit the party with the 4 communals.
Cool.
Communal resists. I realize we don't have sulfur here with us, so it's going to be a little
Sulfur
more.
just dumping his spell list. Anything that's not fireball, just getting.
Yeah, it's going to be.
Dassod.
It's going to be a little more taxing for us today.
Dassod will do protection from arrows, communal.
Cool. That saves Chaga's spell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Capra will get the good hope.
Well,
Capra won't get the good hope right now. Sorry, that's a ding a ding dong.
Yep.
A dingus.
Life bubble from Dee.
Is it shared?
Yep.
Okay.
And then the communal protection from poison or delay poison is also from Dee.
Okay, Capra casts a see invisibility.
I think a ton of those are going up.
yeah.
I think he's going to cast a heroism on himself just in case.
Okay. I'm just going to copy the spells so far.
Dark skin is going to go up.
see invis. All right, who wants to be in
Good
the
protection.
Who wants to be in the telepathic bond? I think Dassod, Dugan.
Dugan, just to keep track of them.
Yep. It's always handy to make plans with Dugan when he's invisible. So Dassod, Dugan, Capra because he's a lieutenant, and Los I think are the, because Grackle's already got his telepathic bond with Arnok. So. A joke to like
This is 5 months.
That's fun.
Any magic circles against evil?
Are those 10s?
Those are 10s.
Yeah, we could have a bunch of those.
Freedom of movement is also a 10-minute per level.
Okay, Mort will drink an extract for that.
Okay, let's see. Aronok's gonna give. Aronok, are you willing to help us destroy these ghosts?
You are familiar with the term spellbeggar, are you not?
If I die, you
Okay.
die.
Out of fear for anything happening to Mort, we're gonna put a magic circle against evil on Mort,
Okay, I'll mark it down.
and Chaga's got the other one. Because
Okay, there's no communal. I don't think anybody has communal airwalk.
no,
I need to. Aronok will make quite a noise if he comes out. They need to be in a quiet area. Is it loud right now? Like, are there like is there like a riots and shit? Like,
No. The active rioting was all last night, where it was all busy. Now there's martial law. Like, enforced martial law. It's not like there's. You can't go Super Saiyan and not attract attention.
Gotcha.
So what resists do we have up?
all four.
All but Sonic.
All of them? All but Sonic.
Yeah.
And I shall forever go all but Sonic to make you nervous.
Do you have a freedom movement? So Aronok can put freedom of movement.
Yes.
How many people need it? Who doesn't have it?
Dugan doesn't have it.
So Dugan,
Capra was able to get himself with freedom movement.
Yeah,
Grackle.
Chaga's got his own.
Mort's got his own.
Did we get?
okay. So Sergeant and Dassod.
Mhm.
Did we get life bubble or no?
Yep.
Yeah.
DD put up.
So Sergeant and Dassod will get it. So, sorry, who was the first one? So Dugan, Grackle, Hammersmith, and Dassod.
Okay, while you finish buffing, I'm going to quickly grab some food.
Freedom of movement on you, Dugan.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
Well,
Is Death Ward 10s or 1 minute?
I can't remember now.
It's 1 minute.
1 minute?
long arms is 1 minute.
Yeah.
Long arm is. It's 1 minute.
Anticorporeal shell is 1 minute because we're fighting a ghost. That's gonna suck. True seeing is minute or 10.
I think it's longer. I think it's 10.
It's minute per level.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Oh right.
See invisibility. Blessed weapon lasts for how long? Like one. It's like this, like 1 minute.
Chaga will overland flight himself.
It's 1 minute per level.
We could also try to shadow walk down there, but the exit
Totally.
the exit radius is like, oh, and we're in lava. There wasn't lava here in the shadow plane, but there is in the real world.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Yep. There is a spell that Chaga has, a domain spell called Find the Path.
That's a fine spell.
Is there protection from evil?
Chaga's got a magic circle against evil, and Mort's got one. Do we need one for maybe
Grackle?
minded Grackle? Yeah.
Yeah.
Dee Dee has the spell, so I'll burn another 3rd level Oracle spell for Grackle.
You're welcome.
Mm.
And some of these spells went on Grippa, but Grippa doesn't. Where is the urn?
There's no delay poison, right?
Yeah, there is. Communal
Oh,
delay
there is?
poison. Yeah, look at Dee Dee's for.
Okay.
So Grippa doesn't need the life bubble. He doesn't need the protection from arrows. He doesn't need the delay poison. He's not in the telepathic bond. Doesn't have. Yeah, so he basically has all the communals.
Can someone drop a bark skin?
Mage armor.
I think
don't-
Kappa usually gives it to Dassod, but I'll wait for him to.
Shaga doesn't have bark skin. Dee Dee does not have bark skin. Los does not have bark skin.
I'll ask him for it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go all the way down here. And take communal. Oh, there we go. Boop. Boop. Does not last too long. That's good. Protection from evil is not on Dassod.
Do you want?
You know what?
Do you want a
he
magic
has-
circle, or do you have a good?
I have a
magic circle?
scroll that I can burn to use that. I can't actually use my. It's a cleric spell, so I can't use my.
Your vest.
Yeah.
Dee Dee's got enough spells. She puts a magic circle on Dassod if you're feeling
Okay. Thanks.
exposed.
I always find like if I have it and I don't use it, it's gonna end up killing me. Is this one of
Who
those?
is carrying the rock?
Burn?
No, the rock tablets of flesh to stone. No, stone to flesh.
Dassod is, because he can use his.
You've got both of them.
It's on one. There's two. That's how I understood it.
Oh, we'll have to ask Adam if they're separate pages or not, or if they're on the
Okay.
same scroll. Because we should put those on 2 different people if it's the other way around.
Okay.
Just so we're not chiseling your body open to help, like to get at your scrolls or something like that.
Because we'll do it.
Mort will do it. He's like, yeah, he's fucked.
Hello.
The tablets of stone to flesh.
Stone to flesh.
Are they on 2 separate pieces of paper, or are they two? Or are they only one tablet?
It's one stone with 2 castings.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then Dassod carries that.
It's like those cleric scrolls where they put a bunch of shit on one piece of paper.
Just get more paper. Oh, what caster level is this thing? 5, 6.
I believe they're cash level 11. But... They are caster level 11.
Yep.
I believe break enchantment spells might also be able to break petrification, freeze victims of enchantments, transmutations, and curses. So I think that's the other way of doing it.
Yeah, and I've got
Standard action versus 1 minute cast.
Yeah, if we're at that point, we're burning mythics to
Yeah.
yeah.
to do it. Break enchantments: a bard, cleric, and a wizard spell. So all the people who have those. I create a spell from thin air, mythic point
Yeah.
powers. Then
Yeah.
we'll have that.
I am utilitarian.
The best mythic feat ever. Yeah.
I guess we include Hammersmith in some of these communal spells.
Yeah. I've given him
Could you drop them on his token, please?
freedom of movement. Adam, does Capra have a bark skin for Grackle?
Yes, he does.
Sweet, thank you.
I'll cast 2 bark skins. He'll put one on himself as well.
All right, we ready to kill
There
a
you go.
mountain?
The whole mountain?
Well, isn't there some volcano god down there? No, we're not down there to kill the volcano god. We're there to kill the Medusa
Oh,
ghost thing.
that is hiding inside the volcano god.
Well, it's hiding inside a vault.
That they hid in the volcano god.
Yes.
I wonder if the volcano god is indigestion.
Fiery toots.
I've had some. Yeah, there's some food in here. Too much spices.
Dassod will put abundant ammunition on Hammersmith. He has a bow, right?
But ammunition does not last long enough. And Hammersmith has a double barrel shotgun.
Oh, he does.
He's
Okay.
got a-
Well,
He has a walking or the Evil Dead boomstick.
Remember we ate those salamander peppers?
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
fiery toots right there.
Yeah.
Bur-
I thought they just
Burby.
meant like they were lizard peppers, not like the actual outsider fiery peppers. Yeah, that was bad. Were you there for that, Dugan?
No,
You don't remember the peppers?
I don't remember the peppers.
I remember us like going outside and eating snow for like an hour.
Oh, right, that, yeah, oh, yeah, that was a bad day. Blocked it out of my mind. I mean, it made me cry for the first time in my entire life. It was so hot.
First time, huh?
Only time. First and only.
Only time, huh? There were no
Not
good
good, you know.
cry sessions with you and Kev in that little hovel.
Hey, I liked my little hovel. The nice little hovel. So a lot of you came around, next thing you know, I'm in a fucking army.
Yeah. Yeah, it could have been better. Could have been worse. Yeah.
Think about it this way. You spent your whole time with you know, and you didn't even know.
Well, you might not have noticed. He's very good at what he does.
One day you could have woke up and he could have been you. Then what would you been? If he's you, then who's you? You're not anybody.
So you don't trust Dassod. That's so sad. What kind of world are we living in? Teammates turning on each other the way you are. You could turn on the rest of the council too. Shame on the pepper.
It sounds like we're done casting our spells by the by the chatter. Let's dimension door into this horrible place, shall we?
Oh, wait, one thing first. He leans next to Capra, right in his ear, but loud enough for everyone to hear. He's so fat. Okay, let's go.
Yep. He's very fat.
Sergeant, are you ready? It's what he's saying to Dassod, I guess. All right, I will be right back. We are dimension dooring into past the
Past
this
the
place.
dwarfish gods
Yeah.
that are pointing their guns both in and out.
If you could bring our actual tokens from the
I
Fort Krag
will.
interior, that's where we put all our buffs on.
Okay.
What's the next map?
The Krag furnace.
The Krag Furnace. Alright.
Grab the tokens. At my wife's work, they had a potluck, and they had more people bringing pot than people eating pot. So there's a whole bunch of leftovers.
Oh no.
So I have a bunch of spicy Indian food and Chinese food and
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Actually, I have a fridge full of leftovers. I gotta like. I'm at the point like I gotta throw some of this out. I'm not gonna eat it all.
I can't get rid of it all. That's like I don't know. Something is that nice spicy. Somebody made there's a family where they're like it's a Chinese Indian family
Mm-hmm.
where they were making like Chinese dumplings but with like Indian spices and curry inside.
Oh shit. Oh man, that sounds like it was right up my wife's alley. Love that.
It's all the carbs for 3 days. Oh,
Yeah, but still, right?
it's fine.
Fort Krag furnace? I don't see the.
Krag furnace.
Oh, Krag furnace. All right.
Is it near the bottom or something?
What?
Yeah, it'd be near the bottom. If you zoom out, you'll see all the tokens.
Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Sorry. Chair.
What the hell did I just do?
Alright, what map are we on?
The Krag furnace.
Can you force us there?
Sure can.
Oh, I'm getting a bunch of errors. This is a new map?
Yep.
Did it not load?
No.
Oh, shit.
There's a bunch of new tokens or something?
No, this is... Well, I haven't changed this one in like 3 weeks.
Ah, yeah, you just crapped out my map deals.
Loaded for me.
Thanks, Ahmed.
No.
It doesn't matter for you. It doesn't matter.
One of these days I'm gonna learn.
But I see it just fine here.
You can run the stream then.
This laptop's really powerful. I got this. Chug along.
Player. Don't type the password where everyone can see it. It'd be pure chaos.
I like big butts.
Just
Enter.
everyone drawing and putting their own. Yeah. Krag furnace. Load.
You're also going to want to load the Reliquary, which is the next fact down on the list, once this one loads.
Yeah, they both loaded now. Weird.
Ooh.
All right, I'm here with you. I'm just gonna turn my camera off while I'm eating.
Yes. The whole, like, I'm self-conscious while I'm trying to shove noodles in my face and not make
No,
a
I'm
mess.
just gonna jam pizza in my face as quickly as possible.
All right. Okay. So, that's right. You teleport into a deep cave. The life bubble actually flares up a little bit as you get into the side, as there is a something in the air which is unhealthy. You can't smell it because the life bubbles.
Damn, I bet that's real tasty.
Spell it.
This cavernous pathway is winding and twisting, and you are being led along by Sergeant Hammersmith, who is quite adept at this location, or at this. The place is warm, and you can see your magical protections starting to do some work. At this point, you wouldn't be taking damage on like a per round basis, but it'd be like each minute sort of thing. You're getting into a portion of cave where it looks like you can see some gleaming ahead, and Hammersmith is putting out his hand and mentions that there's a crystalline cave up ahead. And this is where...
How much of a maze is there down here, Hammersmith? I do have a spell that would allow the pattern in the weave to guide us.
We're past the caves, sir. All the dead ends. Right now, I think it's pretty straightforward. You know what I'm saying?
Excellent. Okay, Chaga will keep the find the path spell that he's got as a domain spell.
Okay.
How much further to the vault itself?
500, 600 feet, something like that.
Okay, Los will take this opportunity to cast a trucing. And are the little fire things present?
Shakes his head. He doesn't know.
Are they coming up? Or did we pass them?
No, the fire things. No, the fire things are around the reliquary. It's like the reliquary is in the lava.
Well, let's put up that veil if we're very close.
Did Dassod see what they look like in the sheer memory?
No, the shared memory was simply a bit of hallway. The shared memory was a 1 minute of a 1 hour walk where he was originally scouting out the path.
Yeah, so we can do another sheer memory to pick up. But... yeah, I'll do another sheer memory to see what they look like.
Okay.
And then I'll put a veil around that.
All right. So the thing that you see looks kind of like this.
Those things are big.
There are, in his memory, he seems to be focusing on the big ones, and the memory of actually, with the share memory, because you're sharing a memory of a space. Let me just unfog a section. Let me move some tokens out of the way first.
Weird.
Did we get through the area that needed...
if you go to the right, Ahmed,
yeah.
there's this big pool of magma. You see these things that are moving in and out and around.
Yeah.
There's a walkway making its way up. This is like a bridge that is about 60 feet above the level of the lava. The reliquary is here, and there's this magical tether that seems to be holding it up to this walkway. Like a fishing line sort of thing, a magic fishing line sort of thing. And you see these things moving around in the... There's some big ones, there's some small ones, but they're big, sloppy fire things that have more form than the fire elemental would.
Okay, we'll take their form.
Okay,
That picture's horrifying. It's like eating a church or something.
it certainly is. Zoom in on that.
Yeah, it's like, I just bumped into a building.
Okay, are you turning into air elemental, earth elemental, fire elemental, or water elemental?
Whatever the hell that elemental
Oh, sorry,
is.
it's a veil. Yeah, so you're veiled as magma elementals.
Yes.
Interesting. Fucking shit, man. Some bullshit.
All right. Chaga will mentally order Los and Dugan forward to scout.
Okay.
Los does have a true sight up. And you know what?
Okay.
So does Dugan now because Los is Dugan's scout buddy.
Cool.
Okay, give me a stealth check. I particularly need the I need the stealth check from Dugan. How does
With or-
blind sight interact with Dugan?
They get a roll
Okay.
versus my normal stealth without my invisibility bonus.
Okay, I need one of those.
All right.
And then how does blind sight interact with a ghost?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
This is a good question.
Does
Wait.
Daredevil sense the incorporeal thing that his?
Let
whatever
me
his
let me
bounce
read
off?
blind sight.
It might just say, "You just know."
You know?
Can't see ethereal,
No.
Yeah, but
but ghosts aren't ethereal, which is what we learned.
they're partially.
Yeah.
I think you should be able to detect Los blind sight.
Yeah. Okay. In H1, there's highly reflective crystals that are protruding the cavern walls. The crystals themselves look like they've grown out of the walls. Give me your perception check.
Although Los exudes no sound, so it depends on
how they're doing
yeah.
it. Yeah. These ones I think would detect them because it's not a sonic thing. Actually, I take that back. Okay. No, I take it back for these things. Give me your perception check.
Yeah, I'll just roll this one as a
Yeah.
wall of text. From Los, that's plus 42. Los does not have trap finding, but I know Dugan does.
Mm-hmm.
48.
Okay.
Is it versus traps?
It's not versus traps.
Okay.
Dugan, give me a fort save.
37. That's not my worst. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong character sheet. Fort save, okay. 26.
Okay. So, Los, in this space, there are actually these crystals, or amongst these crystals, are like some of them are moving slightly, ever so slightly, like almost imperceptibly.
Huh. In the telepathic bond, some things to smash.
They are crystalline, very sharp. Dugan, you do not like the sounds that they emit. Los, you don't even hear the sounds, but they're like there's a hum from this room that Dugan, you do not like the sound of.
Okay.
Anybody got any shatters? Anybody guys got any shatter spells? Says Los.
Knowledge dungeoneering or knowledge planes?
Oh, Dugan actually has dungeoneering. Plus, not much, I'm guessing.
No.
Yeah, plus 5, just to say he could try. Yeah, nope.
We're underground.
We are underground. This is definitely a cave.
Oh, 6.
Hey,
Nope.
do you see those things moving around, Dugan? This is in the telepathic bond.
Okay, the DC to see them was 35.
Yeah, do you hear that noise they're making? It's terrible.
I don't hear much, but they're shiny and they're moving. They don't look friendly. What do you want us to do?
Let's move ahead before we start making any more noise, I suppose.
All right. Yeah,
We don't
we'll scout.
see like anything moving, like
Okay. There's a fork in the road.
Inny, mini,
that's-
many, moo.
So, GM's pulling out all the bullshit.
Chaga, which way to the vault? Oh, there's a fork in the road, apparently. Chaga says quietly to Rockhorn. To
Hammersmith
Sergeant Hammerson.
says that they took the right one, although there was a collapse, but as he was running away.
There might have been a collapse to the right-hand side, which leads to the vault. We should probably just have a look everywhere. All right, we'll go look down the left-hand side.
Okay. Down the left-hand side.
And they'll warn. They heard about the rock creatures, so the party is held up at this point.
Yeah.
And our
Alright.
our tether is 130 feet, so Los can actually go that far.
Okay. Dugan, are you going past the end of the tether?
I'm just gonna look around the corner.
All right, be careful, little guy.
He's
Okay.
stealthing, but
Ahmed, give me a D4.
Cat. 4.
4. All right. Advantageous position for you. Okay.
For some
Okay,
reason,
you.
I think this is the warning system. Ooh. What the fuck are these things?
Okay, there's a bunch of snakes with faces, very large. Some of them are sleeping. They. Do you have knowledge of engineering?
I can try. It's not great.
We could try again.
17.
Uh,
Probably not.
you fought Naga before, so you understand the concept of their snake people spellcasters with no arms or legs. Snake with people face.
And he conveys it back through the telepathic bond.
Your protections at this point are definitely flaring somewhat. And the small white crystals coat every surface of this grand chamber, leaving the appearance of a wintry landscape with this crystal. There's a big kaleidoscope shifting of patterns and lights. Additionally, there is the remnants of crafting areas in this room. It looks like this is a place where magical crafting had occurred.
What do you think? Some of us move forward simultaneously to kill the rock things while we also dimension door into the snake pile.
There's one away. Why don't we do it? Get some stealthers to get in there, and just coup de grace 3 of them.
Why? I mean, dimension door Mort into the middle of this mess. Ew,
Then we don't need to deal with this then.
yeah, we do if we need to run away.
Dugan's gonna find a hiding spot and study the awake Naga.
Okay, it's got a long tail. It's got some prehensile hair that it's using to pick things
So
up.
shoot it in the head.
Oh, you mean study as in? Oh, you don't mean
Yeah, I think we're
oh.
gonna coordinate a dimension door with some of our party along with Dugan's attack, and then the rest of the party is gonna deal with this mess.
Okay.
Who's dimension dooring?
Mort's
Dassod will take him.
Okay, and decide you've got the funerary urn.
Mortal down is mutagen, and then yeah, he's ready to go.
Okay, and I think the rest of the group could probably take on the rock things.
Probably yes.
Okay.
You just say you're just in there.
Yep.
Okay. Let's get an initiative going.
Sounds good.
All right.
You can't ready on a dimension door, right? As soon as you dimension door, you're kind of done.
Flint.
You could probably delay. I'm going to remove the ogre guards and the fire giants.
Yep.
And the brutes. Kajimono, you're dead.
The stuff that you know is down here.
We have a good hope running? Yes? No?
Mortal do 11 arms as well.
The mountain.
Did we good hope or
is
no?
not- it hasn't been cast yet.
Who has it?
The thing is, you're now close enough to things where if you cast it, obviously that's triggering combat.
Yep.
Mountain, and then the S and K.
Are you done adding?
Surprise. Alright. Okay. Flint has a +3. The Naga have a +5. The crystals. They go first in the second round.
-5. They could roll well.
The cave, if it gets mad at you, goes at +13. These buddy boys go at +6. And then surprise.
Candygram.
Candygram. Lisa needs braces. Go at I think I did it.
Okay, I'm going to roll some random numbers, add them to the initial sheet. And erase the ones for people that aren't here. Oops. And the crystals. Here, I'll just. Because they rolled so poorly.
They go first in the second round.
Right.
We
have
broke the tool, we went negative.
They have a negative initiative. Yeah, there's see, 0 is a valid initiative result, so
It's hard to without adding an extra if statement in.
yeah, there's the if there is a roll, then sorting. Okay.
It would be if there is a roll, then 0. If there is no roll, then it's not 0.
Right. Yep.
That's how you do it, so it auto sort. It's part of the column A formula.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, you already have the first version of that statement in there.
It's fine. It's okay. In the one time in 2 years
I'll
that negative.
I'll fix it. I can fix it. It's got a bug. All right. The mountain. Basically, since I've unfogged it, it was just some.
It's not a bug. It's just a feature that hasn't been implemented yet. It's a use case we have not solved for.
I work in an industry where that is not acceptable bullshit.
It's perfectly acceptable.
All right. So the mountain is surprised. The surprise is surprised.
Show me the spec where that was defined.
Oh no, that's also true. Okay. The surprise is indeed surprised. Los.
This is going to delay until after he feels
Mr. Smurf.
his tether is different lengths.
Mr. Smurf. I guess he will assassinate or attempt to the waking spirit Naga.
Why would you do such a thing?
Oh
no, wait,
Why not
sorry.
delay till we get
No,
there?
he is going to ready for Mort to appear, or for the
What
Dimension
you
Door crew to
You're
appear.
going to assassinate Mort when he appears?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
All right, Dassod.
All right, Dassod is going to dimension doors the bastards to the side. Now, how close can we get to being in the middle here?
Give me. Where would you like to be?
Well, in the middle of the.
Point with your thing. Okay, and Dugan Smurf,
yeah.
what is your
That one-
geography, knowledge arcane, or other sort of like astronomy or any other sort of like trigonometry or math-based skill?
He's got knowledge engineering.
Okay, give me a knowledge engineering.
All right.
I'll take
There's
that.
math in there.
I'll take that.
20.
Okay, yeah, you can with your dimension door, you're basically within 5 feet of where you pointed.
Cool.
So plunk them down.
Yeah, that's basically what I wanted.
And what is being used as a light source down here? Does
We
You
all
can't-
we all have all of the non-dark visioners have.
Dull gray iron stone with light.
Thank you.
Okay,
So
perfect.
both DD and Chaga can cast light, and that's what's being used.
Capra will do the one for him. So okay. All right.
All right, Los
Dugan,
will-
does the
Los
ready
will-
action go off?
Yeah. No, sorry. Dugan's ready and gets triggered
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, so Dugan will. Well, he's got to roll still. 20 plus. This is a maximized empowered blast. Regular blasts. Plus. There's no bard song yet?
No, we haven't made
There's no
noise.
bard
Oh, so none of that's going. Alright, so I am hidden.
We are here.
31. What the hell just happened?
You got a 38 to hit.
Okay, yeah, something just popped up on my screen. Okay, so AC 38, does that hit the flat-footed?
Oh yeah.
Alright, so it takes, it's plus the 24, 130 damage with the sneak attack, as long as it's sneak attackable.
It is sneak attackable. Is there SR on your thingy?
There is not, but damage reduction applies.
Okay, but is there SR on your thingy?
But
All right.
there's not.
How much damage was it?
It was 130,
Okay.
and it has to make a fortitude save, DC 23.
All right. So, fortitude save. It makes
made it,
the
yeah.
first one. Then a fortitude save or die for massive damage. Makes that one. And then it was, you said 130, right?
130, yeah.
Okay, you pocketed the head and it's bleeding and spitting out a tooth and kind of looking all woozy.
Oh, it's in that rare state that never happens.
Oh my god.
Okay, you found the hit point total. Alright. Okay, now you have Los's delayed.
Yeah, so Los starts flying in. Does the dimension door force him back into the pot, or
He goes
Okay.
into the pod
All
because
right, so,
you left
yeah.
the plane for a second.
Yep. So he then pops out. Could you roll a d8 to see which direction he pops out in?
Okay. 1.
Yeah, he pops out there. Oh. Hey. So he pops out as one move, and then he has to step to reach because he hasn't put up long arms yet
Long arms.
to move again.
So in the surprise, that's it.
Oh, we're in the surprise round. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's it.
Okay. Chaga.
Surprise round. Dugan said he didn't like the sound. Somebody tells me these things are not going to have pleasant sounds. Greco, do you want a silent spell? To go fight those things?
I have no idea what it is I am fighting.
Excellent. Here's a silent spell for you. Everyone's ears is going to pop for a moment. Spellcasters, sorry. But it is magic, and there's a way around it. If you know that...
What you saying? I can't hear nothing no more.
Well, we can talk in our heads still.
Oh, well, then why you gonna leave us hanging?
I think it's a round per level.
Yep.
That begs the question.
Oh, sorry.
Can you bard song through a telepathic bond?
I think
You have to, it has to be heard or
if it's a
something like that.
Musical bar. If it's done with your mouth, I don't know if you could.
Yeah,
like
like if you're singing.
Well, you can orate through a telepathic bond for sure.
That's true. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this
Barnabas can do that.
is 20-foot radius. He's going to cast it on a thing that, I don't know, do you like carry a bunch of your ninja stars or something like what is droppable on Grackle?
Oh, yeah, he has, I believe he has some stars. Well,
Do you have a spare weapon or something?
He's got 20 shuriken.
yeah.
You carry multiple blades, right?
He's got
He's got a second blade, the
Okay.
dagger.
Your merciful hob thin blade is the thing that's quiet.
Okay, and what's the range? 20 feet?
Yep.
Or 10 feet?
Yep.
20.
20.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Grippa's ghost.
That takes a round, so can I do that in the
Well,
surprise?
is it a swift? Did you use your mythic point or did you cast it as a spell?
Cast it as a
You're
spell.
still casting then.
Okay.
You'll finish it next round.
Okay. Grippa's ghost comes out of the can. He'll come out the same direction Los did.
Okay.
Just looking around. And then we'll move to...
Okay. It's on the other side of the sleeping. So far, aside from that, Flint is surprised. Dee Dee.
Dee Dee. Do we want a bard song? It's gonna wear off. Can you bard song with modes that you don't have ranks
No.
in perform?
I think you need at least one rank in it. That's what I was like.
Okay. If that's the case, I'm gonna next level. She's gonna learn to dance with one rank.
You should dance and oratory and
Yep.
comedy. All the
Interpretive dance.
Yeah. Okay. Because all of our bard songs right now are stuff.
The instrument.
Yep. She is going to cast haste on this group before Chaga's sleep spell ruins spell casting.
Okay. The Naga are surprised. Capra is going to cast a good hope on this group before the silent spell destroys spell casting.
Mort. Surprise round, Mort. Left one teetering.
All right, we'll thwack the teetering one.
Okay. Give me a roll.
Mort is gross.
Oh, the telepathic bards. Yeah, the stony bard.
Yeah, in the same way, a lot of us are taking one rank in linguistics so we could speak damn Dwarven. It was just an oversight. Oh yeah, we're gonna go visit dwarves. Oh shit.
AC 42.
It was a thing that was from the very first day, and you
Yeah.
have to go talk to the dwarf.
We concentrated on goblins, but
AC, okay, yeah, you strike. Do you do more than damage?
Yes.
Okay, it dies.
All right, we will swing through to one of the sleepers.
Okay, is there one that tickles your fancy in any way, shape, or form?
We'll start at this one here. Bang bang. Sort of like a back cross thing going on here.
oh, thanks for leaving this one for us, Mort. Oh, he's not in the telepathic pod. Oh yeah.
Shh.
I'm fairly certain Mort swings are not quiet.
Wham! Did a rock fall?
The fuck?
Okay, AC 43 on the sleeper.
Yeah.
All right, he's gonna take. This one's gonna take 74. Oh, plus sneak attack. Right about that. That'll be 80. No, 95 damage.
Okay. Okay, it doesn't die from massive damage. It's
Okay.
aware it's under attack.
And his secondary attack.
Oh, it was a cleave. Yeah.
That was a cleave through, yeah.
Okay.
AC 33.
Okay, it no longer realizes it's under attack.
And it's not moved, so it takes the same amount, so another 95 damage.
It is no more of this world. All right.
I'm like the Sandman.
S and K are doing something.
Pop, pop.
Grackle.
Grackle is going to use a action to make his give himself long arms. Spin a panache,
Okay.
and then he's gonna ready to move forward when his spell is done.
Okay. Your arms grow out. All right. Crystal. There's Pride. The mountain. It burbles a little bit. The surprise. They're going to make their perception checks to see if they realize that there's a big thump happening in the other room. Nobody screamed, so it's still difficult for them to detect.
Maybe they're just moving furniture. You know?
Maybe.
Breaking more. They found another crafting thing to break.
Yeah, maybe. So okay. Chaga, you get a funny feeling that somebody is playing on the same level of the weave that you do.
Look, there's a psychic mage out there somewhere.
Something like that.
I sense psychic vibrations all around us.
Okay. Mr. Smurf.
Mr. Smurf, I think he's going to. I forgot point blank shot. He actually kills them in one hit.
You can come out in one hit.
All right. He's gonna move up to here. Actually, he'll move right on. No, it doesn't make a difference. Move to here, and he'll maximize in power, all that stuff. Less than one. Oh. AC 35.
Yep.
Okay. 131 points of damage.
Okay, it's incapacitated.
Yeah, I can do that one little thing that makes all the difference.
Oh, are we knocking out the guards? That's awesome. As in, nothing's at its turn yet.
What are you talking? There's nothing wrong here. Dassod, what are you doing?
Dassod, please don't use your gun.
Yeah.
Nobody knows we're here yet.
Right on. Let's see.
You think Grip is being quiet, like he's not raging, not making lots of noise.
Dassod's going to make it. It's going to take an action to make it. What's it called? Flat-footed, or is it still taking? It is already flat-footed, right? Taking sneak and all that beautiful stuff.
It's not awake.
Los is adjacent. He can coup de grace if it doesn't wake up.
You could shoot it in the head.
He's gonna delay. He's gonna delay for Dassod. He's gonna delay till Dassod till Los coup de grace it.
Yeah. Thanks, bud. Los, well, with sword in hand, put the sword upside down and coup de grace the spirit naga.
Okay, does it roll a 20? It dies.
Okay. His head
That's
rotates.
right,
His head rotates 180 degrees and just gives Dassod a nod and then rotates back. Ugh.
All right. So Dassod, you've delayed. It's now your turn. Actually, it's Chaga first. Chaga, what are you doing?
So first action, finish the silent spell.
Okay.
And then there's a readied action from Grackle to move in.
Okay.
He's gonna just move in a bit up to here, and ready to strike the thing that comes to him.
Okay, as you move forward, the closest ones start to bristle a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously they don't have reactions yet.
Chuck is waving you in because the 20-foot radius of the silence is...
Oh, he'll move a little closer. You go to here.
Okay.
Do I see anything there?
What's your perception?
26. Let me roll. I'll roll for you.
Nope. It's just this hallway that the ghost said there was things inside.
Okay, so that was your readied. Chaga, on his turn, now that he's not in that, is going to spend a standard action to activate his book called his book power that he burns a 6th level spell every day to use. To separate heaven from earth, to animate his pick.
Nice.
Does Chaga see? I forget what our perception checks were. Oh, we didn't do the group.
No.
I don't know if Chaga
you
sees these things.
No, you don't see them. They're very hard to see.
All right. Well, then the pick is activated and will be sent in. When
You're ready to send the pick in.
Yep.
Okay. Ready. Grippa's ghost.
Hops back into the can.
nicest thing possible. He's in there giggling. All right. Flint. Let's see if Flint. Did he hear anything?
If you're going to fire your gun, you should do so close to Grackle, so as not to echo your fire throughout the cavern.
I'll use the sounds appropriately, sir. He's a magus. Okay, there's a. This group can hear a little bit of spell casting over here. You can do a
Over here?
spellcraft check if you'd like. Yeah, so coming from this hallway.
Atlas got a +7. He does magic. Oh, and he coup de grace, so his invisibility is gone.
Dassod might want to roll.
Sorry?
Spellcraft.
You sure? $30.
Somebody cast a shield spell.
Somebody. Where? Perception?
In this direction. Okay. All right. Edie.
Can't we see further in? Oh, no, never mind. That's 60 feet, yeah.
Oh, that was a terrible noise.
Oh, I gotta change this thing.
Does DD see the little rock creatures?
What's your perception?
+22. 32.
Not from there.
Okay. We don't want to start a bard song because it's too loud. I think she's just going to put up a shield spell. And we'll get out of Capra's way.
Okay. Spirit Naga are all dead. Except for, well, there's one that's bleeding to death slowly. Yep. Wait a second. I think it's stabilized. It's stabilized because it was only at -1. So yeah, no, it's okay, folks.
We'll give it a haircut later.
Capra. Capra might see things because Capra's got pretty good perception. Capra's going to move forward. Up. Should I scare Grackle there, or should I just get the one in the back?
Yeah, up to you. Get the ones that are in the silent spell, and
Okay, he'll move to here. And he's going to shoot the one in front of. He's going to shoot arrows to either side of Grackle's head, attacking the crystals that are in the wall behind him. Now let's see
the silence could be pushed forward to there.
Okay. All right. Capra's weapon doesn't get through their DR, but Capra's pretty well buffed.
And shoots a gazillion arrows.
And shoots a gazillion arrows.
Does he have clustered shots?
He does not have clustered shots yet.
Okay.
It's on the list.
It's on the
Don't
list?
have it right now.
That's fine.
All right. We're hasted. So
Haste good hope.
first attack hits. Second attack hits. Third attack would have hit. And then the
This is
haste attack.
Zogel attacks right there. Channeling the Ahmed.
So Capra is doing now only one of the elements applies. So 2d8 plus 2d6 plus.
Do we see which one?
Acid. 23 or 20 plus 21 plus 21 plus 8. So the first base shot does 71 damage. The second one does 67 damage. That's 138. 38. This thing has. Oh, it's got lots. All right. And then the last attack does 1d8 plus 1d6 plus 21 plus 8. Oh shit! I forgot to take its DR into account. 35, and then I'll apply the DR. So 73, and that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 arrows, so 50 DR. 123. Capra bloodied it with arrows.
Wow,
arrows
they're
are-
strong.
The arrows that are striking it are flicking off little pieces, little glints and pieces of rock are flying off of it in different directions. But it does no effect on Grackle.
Yep.
All right.
Does Grackle see the creature now, though?
Grackle knows where the rocks are being shot in front of him. With a +4, you barely see it.
Ooh.
Mort.
Okay. Mort's like, now what? Just.
Somebody casting spells down there.
Oh, okay. Fuck that guy.
Like, what that guy up?
Okay, you're just heading down. Okay, give me a second.
Yep.
Okay, you see a.
That was 40.
Okay, there's where you see him. There is a very large lizard folk wearing markings of an imperial, carrying a earthbreaker. He has a tendril sticking out the back of his head and going around the corner.
Yo! We'll hit him once.
I think Mort's met this guy before Tendril days.
This was the guy. So Flint was the guy who was a private. He'd been promoted 3 times and
Right,
busted
keeps getting
down 3
busted down,
times. Because he keeps breaking people's legs or knees, or he doesn't take orders well.
Oh, not 20.
Well, okay.
35, because it's to confirm, and that's AC 45.
Okay. The Blood Rager Barbarian.
Has a lot of hit points, I'm sure.
Sorry, it's a Blood Rager Fighter. Give me a second.
Yeah.
It's a Blood Rager Fighter. He has many hit points.
Alright. Standard free combat maneuver. No way it will. Yeah.
With his spoiling the punchline in the chat there. he gone.
How many hit dice?
Yeah.
If it's not 20 hit dice. I don't know
Yeah.
what it's gonna.
All right. So it is standard. It's times 6.
Does he hurt the tendril?
What?
Does he hurt the tendril?
He's attached to him, right? Ow!
Yeah. He is not raging though. So plus 5.
We missed you, Mark.
What?
We missed you, Mark.
Yeah.
Here's a 200.
The sheer glee you have right on your face right now as you're figuring out more
Yeah.
damage. It's like,
This
what?
is why I took the Tetsubo.
I broke the game. They still have me playing.
Is he flat-footed? Just out of curiosity.
Oh goodness.
He is not flat-footed.
Okay.
He's a barbarian. He is the uncanny dodge.
Okay. Is he susceptible to fire, acid, or electricity?
He is not susceptible to fire in the quantities you're dishing.
All right. So plus 2d6. All right.
500. That's my guess.
Only 397.
Okay. Got about 150 hit points. You put him past, like you've killed him twice.
There was nothing here, just a pile of magic items.
You completely, like, his body has been rendered asunder. It's equivalent of like a disintegrate in terms of like what it would require to bring him back from being dead. You've pasted him against the wall. The tendril is still just sort of, it's dangling there with very, like, it's not blocking passage or in-game.
Hey, what the fuck happened?
What's that?
You can see it's trying to like manipulate or like twist a little bit. Like it hasn't actually caught up with what has occurred.
Okay.
Dude, grab the fucking tendril. Put it.
Okay. So can I cleave through to the tendril?
You can. You also have a free combat maneuver that you could take against the tendril.
Can I grapple the tendril?
You can try to grapple the tendril.
Alright, 1d20. Oh. Mark.
Where'd Mort go? He went to become
No, I have to drop.
He hooked it into the back of his head. Why?
I saw this movie, The Matrix. Only good things happen when you do this.
Fuck. You know what? I can't trip it.
No.
I'm not gonna grapple it because I'd have to drop my Tetsubo, and I really don't want to do that.
Pummel it.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'll just.
Fall the
Well, don't you have a
explosion
free hand with your appendage?
He's holding a shield.
Oh, I see.
Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna like dirty trick it, like mortal like spit at it or something or bite it.
Okay.
He's gonna try a dirty trick maneuver.
You're gonna spit on it.
Try to render it flat-footed. Is that just a standard CMB or?
It's just a CMB.
It is. Yep.
Right, so plus 26. Oh, but he is backlocks plus 28. 41.
So, dirty trick renders it one of these conditions.
We'll render it blinded.
Okay. All right. You've smacked this tentacle. You've hawked a massive, clingy, phlegmy loogie onto the tentacle.
Okay.
Near
And
where
then-
it looks like the end of it was.
And then he's gonna cleave through to the tentacle. I don't know if I can.
By how much did he beat the CMD?
What was this total?
41.
He beat it by 5.
Okay, so it's 2 rounds blinded. It can spend a move action to
To undo the effect,
remove
yeah.
the penalty. Yeah.
Okay. Plus 31. Oh fuck. Plus 31. Would 39 have hit?
It's close, and would have hit.
Okay. Well, actually, it would have been. Yeah, fine. All right. So not a crit.
You hit that by 3.
All right. Okie doke.
To not have an Upa.
That was 2 moves to get there and a hit. So
That's a pretty good round.
We're here to save our boys. Well,
I just left a pile of goo with all his stuff here. I don't know how to explain that to you otherwise.
Okay. Nobody has yelled yet. It's just there's thudding that comes and it gets ever closer.
It's
And
more
then there's more thuds.
It's not SOS, it's FU. Wait.
Alright.
You learn Morse code just to swear at people. Oh, it's Morse code. F U C. Oh, it's somebody
Son of a
trolling us
bitch.
in Morse code.
Okay, there's more sounds of spell casting and a shocked, inquisitive sort of comments. Mort, do you speak? What languages do you speak?
Mort speaks the following languages, and he speaks Trade, Common, Sylvan, Gnome, Aklo, and Goblin.
Okay, it's in Aklo.
Okay.
Something's wrong. Pawn died. Get back. Let brains deal with it.
I like brains too. That's fine with me.
Okay. And then some casting of defensive spells. Something to help them not get turned into goo. Okay.
Does it protect against 400 damage?
Oh, you put up a stone skin for you.
Oh, it's so vicious.
Right. Grackle.
Speaking of vicious,
Oh, yeah. All right.
You can see the one that has been, you can see what Capra was shooting at.
Right. Well, let's start beating its
What are you hitting it with?
butt. My blade.
Okay.
Gazum. Yeah. Right. This thing doesn't take precision damage, right?
This thing does not take precision damage.
I'm gonna use a deed hilt hammer. Easy before, so I activate this before rolling. What's the activation for this? An attack altered this way deals only half the normal amount from precision damage. And it's not treated as precision damage.
Okay.
I think it's just declare it. Okay, so half precision. I'm gonna smack it with my blade. See how far we get.
Okay.
yeah, it just says it activated before your attack roll. It doesn't say how long, so it's probably free.
We don't have good hope, right?
You move. Wait a minute. Capra
No,
cast-
that group.
Capra
Capra-
cast.
this group does. Yeah,
Yeah.
that group has good hope.
You've got
Yeah.
good hope and haste.
You're all right.
No, right on.
When
734.
Grackle starts attacking this thing, does Chaga see what he's attacking?
Sorry, Chaga failed by a lot, so
Okay.
he's still not 100%
He's still not.
certain.
But when they start attacking, he'll probably see.
It's the +4 circumstance bonus for something being pointed out.
Okay.
Does it take fire or acid?
It takes acid.
It's acid. Plus. Yeah. Plus. 6. But it comes 3. 13. Oh, it's not 13. It becomes 6, which is 24.
They're weird looking.
Sometimes 6. Oh, sorry, 32 only. There. 48.
What, to hit?
No, yeah, no damage.
Okay.
The hit was 44.
Minus 10.
So 38.
Okay. It's still up.
Strike 1.
It's shattering into little pieces before you, but the pieces don't hurt you.
Is this thing evil? I didn't bless the
It
weapon.
is not evil.
I did not bless it. I cannot crit it anyway, so no point. Yeah, same damage, 3d6 plus 35. Hold on, sorry. 8. Okay, yeah, it's good. 51 is 41.
Okay, you whack the thing. It seems to stop moving.
Okay, so it's 2 attacks. Heals.
Capper's like, there's one over there.
Okay, he's gonna.
But you can't, or in the top of the pond. They're on the walls.
I can't see them anyways. Grackle's gonna come here to the center. He's like, okay, if they come at me, I can at least hit them. Like, I can see them moving towards me, and then I can strike them.
Okay.
And I'll move there, and I'll ready an action to strike the first one that comes towards me.
All right. The crystals start to vibrate and shake and try to make lots of noise. And it doesn't do anything, so there's not like 6 fortitude saves versus being stunned.
That's awful. Why would you do that?
But Grackle has no idea. He's like,
There's one that is making noise, so this one's making this sort of sound that it does come through the caves a little bit, but it's the Los cannot hear it. Dugan, this thing hurts your ears. Dassod, this thing hurts your ears. You're not close enough to actually be affected by it negatively, and they're coming towards you, Grackle. They're gonna get you.
bring it on, motherfucker.
They're gonna get you.
I just want to see them move.
Okay.
See the attacker.
It's probably one of those things. It doesn't move till you're stunned, and then it eats you.
Speed. All right. They're coming to get you. All right. So these ones are actually climbing along the roof.
Got it. I can see them now. How high is the roof? The roof?
The roof is 10 feet.
Yeah, I can reach them before they get to me.
Okay.
I have long arms.
Okay.
Yeah, I can reach. So I get AOs.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 5. 5. Fucking ones. All right, good. What? Jimmy's give you average?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 10. So it's just in that case 38 plus 3. It's 38. That's with the DR.
Okay. And did you get all of them, or how many? There's one that didn't.
Yeah. Oh, one did not provoke. Then
Yeah.
I don't. Then the first one that was coming towards me, I did aim to hit it. So there's an extra hit in there.
Okay. All right.
So I guess the one that didn't provoke would have been the one that,
Okay.
because it's the closest one, right?